there is a continuous stream of energy that goes into the production of such messages to you. And no matter if one individual listens or if a million listen, that is not the focus. These are only going to attract those souls that are serious about ascension. Those of you that are on the ascended paths are then seeing that this is about leading the way for a divine union, in which it has not been easy to train hundreds of thousands of ascended masters over so many years into completion. This is where you are seeing the guidance that is continuous of who I am as your Commander Ashtar, of who we are of the angelic realms, of the Galactic Council, of the Galactic Federation of Light. Those who attack these transmissions are for the Cabal, and it is not important to focus on such individuals, as this is about a healing nature. This is not about a destructive nature, in the fullness of being. Any such individuals that are for our light paths are still listening, and are still open to receiving more guidance on your path into completion of your sacred missions. It is important to notice those that say with ego, I don't care about ascension anymore, I don't think it is possible, and that is the voice of the Cabal. In the simplicity that you are placing forth on your missions, then this is a leadership path into more of your sacred wisdoms to continue to lead the way for our light team missions. It takes an extreme will to continue to place a lot of effort daily for creations all for ascension, especially when you know that you are receiving non-stop attacks from the Cabal, and this is where your strength comes in. From the depths of your conscious connections in seeing a harmonized way of existing, then you are feeling the glowing essence that propels you into our higher dimensions of existence. This is not about saying with ego, how come you put those pictures in your videos? I don't understand, what does that mean? That is all heard from our starships, through this physical body that is writing these messages in being bilocated, as being an awakened advanced extraterrestrial. You are not simply able to spread such messages and be on the same level of consciousness as such creations. No, you need to work very hard over many years to have such access, as this is how your evolutionary process works. Often those that are recently awakened say with ego, we are all on the same evolved level, there is no one that is more evolved than another. No, unfortunately, that is not how it works, as you work more with who we are of the Galactic Federation of Light, of your angelic guardians, and anyone saying otherwise are wasting your time away in being creative. If that was the case, your time is precious on the new earth, and how you are choosing to create more from your awareness, to see that there are no stops in these transmissions in being spread on various sources online. This is not only about spreading information on YouTube, this is about seeing that there are various online, and in public realities of spreading such information daily, in sharing more of our light grind. By now there are many of you awakened enough to see the seriousness of such missions for ascension, and how there is a high level of focus being displayed here to show you the intelligence of our galactic communities. Sure, there are those going to say with ego, intelligence? I don't think it is intelligent to spread lies about physical immortality. LOL. LMAO. This is the voice of the Cabal, and as you are spreading more information, then you are able to see this more clearly, as your natural shine is to exist beyond all hatefulness that is spread from judgments of our light missions. In the intake of more of your divine awareness, then you are seeing deeper into the destiny of being upgraded into more harmonious states of living, and your attention to be open to such guidance on your ascension process is welcomed more. The level of mastery that you carry in your crystal activations is then sending you into the core of activating more of the chakras of the earth, which is similar to how the human body has them, so does your planet. On the surface harbors energy that is then given to you in the form of ethereal natures, which then transfers you into dimensional changes that are going on inside of your body now. This then transmits a radiance of energy that you are able to feel in the immediate glory of your divine sacred return beyond the lower ego self, into more of your higher conscious self. In your soul connection to reach more inwards into a spiraling of activation, then you are giving yourself more of a focused nature, as those of us as one galactic crew that have led the way over many years in this lifetime, including many lifetimes, are going to receive the most when this is all over. This means extra access to technology, more access to travels in space, and this is how it works. You are not only doing this for nothing, this is not created for money making, this is created to assist in your awakening processes. It is natural to receive from the hard work that you place out, and from those individuals that are shocked and feel that who we are of the angelic realms, of the Galactic Federation of Light, that have been working extremely hard in this lifetime over many years and receive nothing from it, are not aware of how this works. This was never about fame spreading. Our security is already present on this world, and those second and third waves of ascended masters are able to rise their vibrations and service even more. There are continual efforts that are being placed into the full recovery of the surface of Earth, which has taken much overtime of hard work to allow for a fully conscious transition to take place. In the feeling of completion inside of you, then you are no longer looking to fulfill your life in another soul. You are not looking to gain outer attention to fulfill your own life, but you are harmonized within naturally as a result. With the destiny in seeing that you are focused on more of your rising in vibrations, then this is bringing you deeper into states of pure blissfulness, where your nature is to then focus on more presence. As you are activating more of your awareness, then you are being brought into light portals of more gracefulness, which then allows you to be consistent with your service to this realm. This is not about using these words to make yourself feel better, as the ego often labels. No, this is about seeing that you are not here to focus on ego at all to rise out of duality, but to detach from ego to allow this process to take place more. The resulting efforts that you are bringing in with uniting more rainbow warriors is then to give you enough energy to soar into new paths of your divinity, into a space of pure light. This is then encoded in how you interact daily. As you reach such a high level of evolution, there is no going back into hateful natures, there is no going into only judgmental natures, there is no going back into material only focuses of life. Your freedom is then recovered, and you are then able to create in abundance, and not be stopped by any outer judgment that says with ego, you shouldn't be doing this, you shouldn't talk about that, in your return into more of your true nature. The light inside of you then exists naturally beyond all outer trauma, into your ability to consistently rise into more of your dedicated pathways into full consciousness. We stand in the unified field of light. We are the angelic realms. We are the Galactic Federation of Light.